Hey everybody, Tony D with the Screenwriter's Rant, and I have to do this one. I'm not going to watch the episode. Do not make me watch this episode. Batwoman, the season 2 trailer. Oh man. This is what happens when a bunch of social justice warriors take over the comic books. They ruin it. They absolutely ruin it because they have no concept of how superheroes work. They're trying to be social justice warriors instead of being superheroes. They don't understand the difference between the two. They arrogantly believe that they are the heroes because they're woke. So this starts out. I think it's in Gotham subway, and you've got Red Alice, who's, to my mind, like one of the most boring supervillain Joker knockoffs you could possibly have. And look at her. Like, at least in the first season, she kind of looked like the Joker. She kind of could have been Harley, sort of. But now look at her. This looks like, why do I gotta look that way? Can't I look nice as a supervillain? Now she's got nice hair. Oh, but she's a supervillain. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell by the way she got all. She had her hairdresser come out and make her all up before she had to do some supervillainy. Sunday, January 17th. Oh boy. Red Alice is coming back. I mean, she's such a non-entity in the DC universe, in my view. This is the new Batwoman. And they made a big deal about, well, we have to get an actual lesbian and we want a person of color. Even though it makes no sense to the character or what's going on. So, okay. And I don't know, I guess she finds the bat suit and they just decide the previous Batwoman, she's just missing. She's just missing. The actress has left the show. She will never come back, most likely. There's no reason to keep this show going without her. She was the show. She was the show. She was an actress who had been in movies, who had done action scenes. She was in John Wick. She's capable of being an action star. That's why they picked her as Batwoman. Now, and then they still got the same supporting cast. And this is the girlfriend from the previous Batwoman. I guess she's going to start dating current Batwoman. And then you've got the crowd demanding Batwoman. Gotham loves Batwoman. No, wrong. This isn't how it works at all. This is like a girl's version of superheroes. Look at the rainbow bat symbol. None of that would be in a comic ever. Okay? See, superheroes are heroes because they don't expect a thank you. They don't expect people to know who they are. In fact, they have a secret identity. So their sexuality, being some of their personal information, wouldn't be known because it wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is, does the person fight for justice? That's it. That's it. Now, the other way they could have framed this, if you had to hammer in some rainbow flags, you could have had Batwoman save save the Pride Parade, or save someone from being, you could have these cartoonish guys who are going to bash somebody because they're gay, and then she steps in and saves them, and then they, tout her as, oh, look, she saved this gay person, and isn't that wonderful? Like, then maybe you could have hammered this in. But no, that's not the story. In the story, what happened in season 1 is, for some reason, they had this storyline where people decided, oh, wouldn't it be nice if Batwoman hooked up with this cop, this male cop? And they were like, and she was like, oh no, we can't have that. We can't have people thinking I'm straight. So she somehow corrects them with an interview. Yeah, like, isn't that an exciting episode? An exciting episode where instead of seeing action, instead of seeing somebody jump down from a skylight and beat up some bad guys, they sit around for 15 minutes and talk about themselves. I mean, again, that feels like a woman's version of, yeah, I like this. yeah, I would totally sit around and talk about myself. People would love that. No, you're supposed to be out doing something for people, not talking about yourself endlessly, you freaking narcissist. Oh, my God. It's just so much cringe. So much cringe. I don't know who she is. I guess she's a new cast member or somebody from the previous seasons they built up, and she's got the bat suit, and and the father of the previous Batwoman, he's still in it for some reason. I guess he can't leave. Too much contractual obligations going around. I mean, who would have thought the main actress in a TV series, the whole series built around her? Oh, I'm leaving. But no, we're going to do another season without you. I mean, this is like Roseanne without Roseanne. This is a distinctively other, not Batman series. I keep reporting on not Batman series. I mean, like, what next? Commissioner Gordon. Well, they kind of had that with Gotham. That was basically Commissioner Gordon. Year 1 or whatever. I mean, they just won't make a Batman show. They won't. They won't, because they think that, well, we'll save it for the movies. We'll save it when we can milk some more money out of it. They could have both. They could have a Batman show, and they could have the movies. Nobody would care. They'd probably see it all. Why not do both? Why not do both with the same actor? Oh, God forbid. God forbid you bring somebody up who actually is famous. God forbid you make another star who holds you for ransom for more money. So yeah, it's a ridiculous premise. Here she is putting on the bat suit in the bathroom. This is a terrible shot. This looks bad. Like the eyes don't look totally. The mask is crooked. Yeah, the mask is crooked, or this eye hole is bigger. I think the eye hole is bigger. Everything's wrong with the show. Here's the girl Batmobile. And it is the girl Batmobile because Batman's Batmobile didn't have a red bat on it. You know what a hero doesn't bother to do? It doesn't bother to brand. They're not interested in branding. They're interested in the justice. Oh, but keep branding. And here she is. Oh, in this scene, I'm just going to play this one. Watch this one clip of her running, and you tell me, is she a superhero? That was not that was just terrible. It was just terrible. She was barely up to speed, right? I'm going to show it to you again. Just watch her short run. It's like she didn't either they started the shot too soon, or she just can't get up enough speed in that suit, that tight space. Yeah, it's just, she doesn't even look like she's really running that fast. And she kicks some guy, and she kicks some butt. She's wearing a wig, but she is of another race. So, it's a good thing she's still wearing that wig, because that makes sense. And she stops some robbers. I don't know. She's in a store, and Red Alice is evil, and then she is in the wig again. And, I mean, it's just nonsense. They have so little respect for the comic book buying public. They think you will watch any bit of idiocy. And quite frankly, I know comic book fans, some of them will. Some of you out there are still watching the show and complaining about it. You're fools. Why would you give these people your money? You're keeping this show alive, and you know it's terrible. Unless you're making fun of it every single episode and making videos, then, you're just keeping it alive, hoping it'll get better. It will never get better. It's doomed, in my view. And here's more crime stuff, more Alice, she is not scary at all to me. She's even less scary with better hair. And then they got a new villain with this funky mask. I will say the mask is kind of cool. And she announced that she redesigned the costume. And he's like, oh, no, you redesigned it? Wait a minute. And here's the big reveal. Different wig. Whoop-de-doo. So what? So what? Who cares? You know what would make sense? If she was actually fighting crime and not worried about her branding and her wig and her looks and her interview and her sexuality and everything else other than the crime. That's what superheroes do. That's what a Batman type character is supposed to do. Oh, but no, not the woke ones. No. I have to have a wig. I have to have the right wig. Because now I'm a different Batwoman. It's stupid beyond belief. They've simply taken Batman and have tried to impose their wacky woke values on it, on the character. That's it. That's all they're trying to do. And it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Okay? You can't make a woke superhero. It's just ridiculous because the entire concept of the wokeness is ridiculous. You know, what next? You're going to have a critical race theory superhero? You know, you smash through the window and go, stop. Well, why? Critical race theory woman, if that's how you identify? This person is advocating for something that would... marginalize a person of another color. Like, how about, like, I don't know, organized crime and drug running and murder? Are those not important crimes? Oh, no, we got to be woke at all times. Must be woke. Oh, Jesus. I'm not watching this show. I don't care how many times you ask me. Look at this. See? They're changing the uniform. What? No real comic fan cares. Here's the Batcave, the ruined Batcave. It's not, look at this set. It's not even that good. This is not how the Batcave is. First off, it's not big enough. You're missing the giant penny. I think the T-Rex is there. Is the penny back? Is the penny in here somewhere? The giant penny? It needs to be bigger. I don't know what this is. And, is that the original Batwoman there? The original Batwoman. Jesus. Batwoman was not meant to be a real character. I'm sorry. She was just a knockoff to try to squeeze more money out of Batman. Okay? And quite frankly, these woke morons, they would have created her if she didn't exist already. If you're watching Batwoman Season 2, please tell me in the comments why. Please just explain to me why you watch this show. I mean, is it just because you're the kind of person that stops by an accident and you have to see it? And if you actually like this show, please, you have to give me an explanation. I must know. And I'm voting this trailer down. It's awful. Watch it yourself. Batwoman Season 2 trailer. And I will say this. It's not as bad as previous trailers because it's not as preachy, because they're just trying to do this clunky sort of transition to another character. But that in and of itself is nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It doesn't work. None of these characters are it's just cancel the show, CW. Just cancel it.